So we shall continue the discussion which we started in last two sessions further. We will take one more example of construction of the equation, and then we will go for the method of solving and what are the further simpler techniques to solve them. So immediately today we will take one more example of which consists of an inductor again. Inductor, resistor, capacitor as well as multiplier and adder. So this is deliberately made a bigger example. Okay, prior to that we will do one and then we will make it bigger and then we shall go for solving. Now of course V in T. The question is consider the differential equation between V in T and V ut. So how do we proceed? This we call as VAT. This is again VAT. Right? Okay. So how can we move ahead? For this now, since it draws no current, for this loop we can write a differential equation directly. What is that? Whether anybody recollects it? D VAT by dt plus VAT is equal to, for this L and R, not VIT. Is it right, VIT? VIT, right? Also, so we make a small change. What change we do is this change. So just to, otherwise it will remain same like yesterday. So what is for this now? R and L, dVOT by dVAT by dt plus VAT was equal to not VAT. For R and C, dVOT by dt plus VOT is equal to V in T, and for either C and R or for R and L, it is dVOT by dt plus VOT is equal to not V in T, dV in T by dt. You may just cross refer it later. dV in T by dt is one. Right? And next is, it is simple, dVOT by dt, that is quite simple, plus VOT is equal to, oh sorry, it again remain. We again change it now. Why? Oh, I think whether anybody has to scratch the equation written. म्हणजे प्रश्न बदलल्यामुळे असं खोडा काय करायला कोणाला? Right? So standard, right? Is it okay? So second is standard, dVOT by dt plus VOT is equal to V in T, and first is again standard of RL and RC. dVAT by dt plus VAT is equal to dV in T by dt. Now, in the second equation we don't want VA, but so how do we proceed further with using these two equations? Using these two equations, can you proceed further? If we put this here, differentiate second. So this is 1 what we have, and when this is 1, this is 2. So when we differentiate the second, we get d2 VOT upon dt square plus dVOT upon dt is equal to dVAT upon dt. So if we take the first base equation, in that we don't want dVAT by dt, we also don't want VAT. So for VAT we have this expression, and for dVAT we have this expression. So what we get? dVAT is d2VOT by dt square plus dVOT by dt plus dVOT by dt plus VOT is equal to dVT by dt. That is, final expression is like this. Oh, you are writing. Oh, right, now you have to, because you are supposed to upload notes. But now, few smart students from your class may find that will it be feasible for me to check the classroom notes of everybody? Otherwise, one will say, no, what I will do in the classroom, I will write some assignments of some other subject and upload something else on the Google Classroom. So how I can check that? Then in teaching learning process, the things will transform. Maybe in other in other countries, advanced countries, it might have been that to check this, there is AI-based software. What students have uploaded, their handwritten character recognition and correctness, and what is actually means what is told here, this is told, what they have written there is told, and a comparison can be done. So we write here only, it's very simple. d2 V0t upon dt square plus this dV0t by dt plus this dV0t by dt. So 2 dVOT upon dt plus VOT is equal to dVT by dt. Is it right? So this is the final expression. That's all. Now we will take one which contains R, L, C, adder and multiplier. Last one, and after that we will go for solving them. Okay, so we will take next one. So this example, I will just elaborate how to solve and will give you an assignment which you should be solving it and uploading. Right, okay? So it contains one L, one R, one C, V in T, VOT, one multiplier, one adder. So we get V8, this is V8. So first it will be very obvious that VAT is equal to V in T plus AVO. That is simple equation. And now based on that RLC circuit, what is the equation for this one? What is the equation? So what you do? This we already derived. What is that? For this we already derived or no? What is that? It is second order. d2 VOT upon dt square plus 2 dVOT upon dt plus VOT is equal to V into, right? Is it okay? dV into by dt. So you can replace them, is it right?
So only VIT.
Only VIT. What is that? Okay, so now I think if this you are not recollecting, then this you can derive again. So one simple equation coupled with one differential equation taken together, you should get the final answer. Is it right? I think now for any circuit, let us check whether you are able to. This I will show you again from scratch, so that there should not be any ambiguity. A similar problem we take. Only thing is that now we take LC circuit. V in T. This is VOT. Again we take value as 1. This we assume as VAT. So we write first equation. That remains unchanged. VAT is equal to VT plus AVOT. And now we derive for this. What is that? Between VAT and VOT. You might have forgotten, so we again derive. So how we can have? This is series circuit. So this current and this current is same. So VAT is equal to VLT plus VOT, right? VCT. And since that is same, I can say VOT, right? Is it okay? Now 1, 1. So how we can proceed further? What is VLT? What is VLT? LDILT by dt. LDILT by dt, right? So VAT is equal to, what is VLT? L is 1, right? DILT by dt. DILT by dt plus VOT, because VOT is, I am very much comfortable with VOT. That is thing term I want. ILT I don't want. ILT term I don't want. So what is a series circuit? So ILT equal to ICT equal to IT, right? So what is ICT? C dVOT by dt. C is 1, so dVOT by dt. So d by dt of dVOT by dt. So the equation is VAT is equal to d2 VOT upon dt square. Is it right? VAT is equal to, so the expression I have got VAT is equal to d2 VOT, or while writing we write reverse way. Anyway, that is not so important. d2 VOT upon dt plus VOT is equal to VAT, right? So in this equation, this term I don't want, so I already have this. So directly, what is the answer? d2 VOT upon dt square plus VOT is equal to V in T plus A VOT comes on this side. So d2 VOT upon dt square. When A comes, it is 1 minus A VOT is equal to is the final answer. Is it right? Is it okay? Is it right? So with this, I think that the technique for deriving the differential equation for every problem, you must be expert in it, right? Attendance. The person who circulates has not come today, right? You can say. So differential equation means for any circuit now which not only consists of R, L and C plus R, L, C multiplier and adder resulting into active circuits is over now. Okay. So now we start. Good, right? While writing, there is no need that you should write in the same sequence. You can write one below other. Or is he smart? He is doing photograph. But that if you can upload that. Otherwise, everything will have. So now, I think it's enough. Yeah, sufficient time is provided. So we start solving this. From this now, everybody should watch the events neatly to your smart board and also listen very carefully. We start dealing with differential equations. Means what solution? And we try to develop solution by intuition. Means the solution must come from your mind. Solution must come from your mind. So here it is assumed that everything is variable of t, means with reference to t. Time means is a function of time. V in t, VOT, all are, means time is an independent variable and all others are dependent variable with respect to time. So in the denominator of the, to be very classical, it can't be called a denominator. D by dt is a single identity, but if we permit some kind of rude mathematical definition terms, the denominator of different, what we can say differential term is time, dt always. Now, we start solving differential equations. So now I thought no discussion needed now. You have to listen and look at the smart board even if it is blank. So let first start with, tell me the simple most differential equation. Now, differential equation it must contain one variable at least. It can contain two. One dependent variable must be there. The independent variable is t. So something should be means d by dt of something means for calling it to be a differential equation, at least one term must be there which must have got d by dt of something which is function of time, right? So let us say that we want to find out VOT. So let us say that at least we must have the term dVOT by dt. dVOT by dt, let us means we start with. To start with, we must have one differential term to be called as a differential equation. So what is the simple most differential equation? So dVOT by dt is an essential term. It may have some multiplier, it may not have. So at least this term must be there in the differential equation. So the question is, construct this simple most differential equation. So what we will construct? Is equal to 0, right? So the simple most differential equation created is dVOT by dt equal to 0, right? Is it a differential equation? Yes, it's a differential equation. So VOT is the term for which we are constructing equations. Now you construct a simple equation which is not a differential equation. So how will you construct? And again means the equation must contain one term which is a function of time. So let it be again VOT. So this is a differential equation, right? Now my question is, construct a simple equation. What is that? VOT is equal to something. आता इथे 0 घ्या ना, 3. VOT equal to 3 means what? If you plot it, how to plot it should be done? On x-axis, or sorry, on the horizontal axis we have time, and on the vertical axis we have the variable VOT. VOT versus t. So what would be the solution for the second equation? How would it look like? A line parallel to horizontal axis at a distance 3 in the upper half. So is it okay? It is only one realization possible for this equation. So this equation has got a unique solution. Am I right? VOT equal to 3 is having a unique solution. Agreed? Any other than this locus, no other means except a horizontal line at a distance 3, except this line, there is no solution which satisfies this equation. Am I correct? Now, I will add a few more complications in this itself. So, what I do, like VOT is, and again only one variable, multiple variable is different thing. Only one variable we are discussing. I am trying to have a most simple way of looking at and thinking about differential equations. So only one variable. So when I say only one variable and differential term is not to be used. So means we are in just say standard 9 where calculus is not introduced. Where calculus is not introduced and only one variable. So how much different things you can think of? It becomes a quadratic. So you may have one more equation VOT square plus VOT is equal to 3. VOT square plus VOT is equal to 3. So how this will look like? So what is solution? What is the solution? If I take VOT square, I will make it simpler. How I can make it? To make it simpler, VOT square plus 2 VOT, VOT square plus 2 VOT is equal to minus 1. So what will happen? So, how many solutions it will have? Same solution, right? If I have VOT square plus 3 VOT equal to minus 2, what will happen? It will be VOT square plus 3 VOT plus 2 equal to 0. So, VOT plus 2 into VOT plus 1 is equal to 0. So VOT is either minus 2 or minus 1. So 2 solutions. So if I have simple equation of first degree, 1 solution. If I add it, 2 solutions. Okay, so this is of simple equations. Now you try to enhance further. So let us forget of all this. And now we focus on. So we enter into differential domain and focus on the thing. dVOT upon dt is equal to 0. This is the differential equation. What is the solution? What is the solution for this? So, anybody else? VOT equal to a constant means whether VOT equal to 2 is solution? Yes. VOT equal to 3 is solution? Yes. So graphically how can you express this solution as? How graphically you can express solution? What would be the appropriate way to describe it? Line parallel to horizontal axis. Any line parallel to horizontal axis is the solution. Means differential equation has infinite solutions, but not anything is solution. So this is not a solution. Right? When VOT equal to 3, there is one solution. Right? But when dVOT by dt is 0, any line, yes, not this. Is it clear? Even though it is not unique, it is not anything. Are you getting me? Differential equation dVOT by dt is equal to 0 has got infinite solutions. So the solution is VOT is equal to C, where C is any real constant. is the solution, right? Okay, right? So it's by intuition. So he may have then that how you can't have go to dt on this side there. So let it be by intuition. Now we move ahead. dVOT by dt is equal to 1. So let everybody think. dVOT by dt. Is it clear? So we complicate the problem by adding one more thing. It means on the right hand side there was 0. Now we add, make it 1. We can make it any constant. Right now we make it 1. So dVOT by dt is 1. What is the solution? VOT is equal to t plus constant. Means what graphically what you can describe? Intercepts? Slope is 1 again is all right. But to be more precise, line
inclined at
45 degrees. Any line making a 45 degrees angle with horizontal axis can be a solution. Is it right? So this we have accidentally drawn this or this or this or this. Right? Any line. So the solution here answer is VOT is equal to T plus C. VOT is equal to T plus C is the solution. Right? How it was derived? Most of you answer it by not intuition. In COPO mapping, which is something of in NBA, it is what kind of skill? Remembrance or analytics? It's remembrance. How will you find it? How will you find it? You answered it because you answered this question because you were knowing it. But how will you systematically proceed it as a part of procedure? Right, dt multiplying. Actually, dt. So, म्हणजे आता एक थोडं मराठीत सांगतो. फार म्हणजे साधारणतः ढोबळ मानणं कळलं पाहिजे. तर मग दोन्ही बाजूला dt ने मल्टिप्लाय करू. हे कळणे कॉमन सेन्स दृष्टीने अगदी बरोबर आहे, पण क्लासिकल दृष्टीने चूक आहे. dt dVOT अपॉन dt यामध्ये dVOT अजून सांगतो, बऱ्याच माहिती असेल नसेल माहित नाही मला. dVOT by dt is a single term. d by dt of VOT. Delta VOT is in numerator, delta t is in denominator. त्यामुळे dVOT by dt equal to t ला 1 ला ह्या dt तिकडं गेला. एक आपण हे कधी एक फारसं ज्यांना याचं क्लासिकलचं सोय सुचत नाही अशा 8वी लेवलच्या किंवा NTS प्रिलिमिनरी लेवलच्या ठीक आहे. dt न प्रत्येकात तेच करतो पण करताना कसं म्हणायला लागतं त्याला इंटिग्रेटिंग dVOT by dt into dt म्हणजे ह्याला व्हेरी दिस हॅज गॉट सिग्निफिकन्स. नुसता dt ला हे नाही, हे अगदी म्हणजे आता हे काय याचा उपयोग आहे का नाही माहित नाही मला. नुसता dt ला तुम्हाला हे माहिती आहे का अमालगम मध्ये एक यू माइट हॅव हर्ड एक फार महत्त्वाचं उदाहरण आहे. हॅव यू हर्ड ऑफ अमोनियम? यू हर्ड ऑफ अमोनिया? अमोनिया फॉर्म्युला काय आहे? NH3. अमोनियम how expert he is. NH3 is okay and he said NH4 नुसतं NH4 नाही, NH4 plus. याचं मीनिंग काय? It cannot sodium chloride फॉर्म्युला काय NaCl. मग सोडियम काय Na प्लस काय Na नाही सोडियम Na आहे. तसं अगदी एकदम सोपं म्हणजे ह्याच्यामध्ये सोडियम क्लोराईड NaCl. Na म्हणजे सोडियम, Cl म्हणजे क्लोरीन. अमोनियम क्लोराईड Cl म्हणजे क्लोरीन, NH4 म्हणजे अमोनियम. पण NH4 वेगळा राहू शकत नाही. NH4 can't exist independently. मग आता तो NH4 काय आहे तर NH4 चं कंपाऊंडच लागतं, संयुगला म्हणतो मराठीमध्ये. मग कंपाऊंड पण नाही आणि तो आहे काही काळ राहू शकतो तो. त्याला काय आहे त्याचं एक्झाम्पल आहे. डू नो अमालगम. अमालगम काय आहे? अमालगम इज अलॉय. म्हणजे अलॉय कंपाऊंड आहे का? ब्रास. ब्रास हे कंपाऊंड आहे नाही. अलॉय पण सुट्ट सुट्ट नुसतं ठेवलंय का नाही. मग ते कंपाऊंड पण नाही आणि वेगळे एलिमेंट मांडले पण असं मिक्स अलॉय आहे त्याचा उत्तर. तसं व्हॉट इज अमालगम? अमालगम काय म्हणतो आपण? काय अमालगम इज अलॉय. amalgam in which one of the component constitutes mercury. amalgam आहे ते. तर सोडियम अमालगम. तसं हे घेतलं आपण म्हणजे NH4Cl हे घ्यायचं आणि Hg घ्यायचा, मर्क्युरी. अमोनियम क्लोराईड आणि मर्क्युरी घ्यायचा. तर ते केलं तर काय होतं? सो क्लोरीन गोज अँड फॉर सम टाइम, एक्झॅक्ट प्रोसिजर तुम्ही नेट सर्च करा. फॉर सम टाइम यू फाइंड दॅट द मर्क्युरी इज ए बिगर, दॅट इज अमोनियम अमालगम. सो इन अमालगम मध्ये कंपाऊंड नाही. अमोनियम अमालगम has got some finite life, after which the sodium amalgam can continue, but ammonium amalgam can't continue. It disintegrates into mercury, ammonia and hydrogen. So NH4, 2NH4 is equal to 2NH4 is equal to 2NH3 plus H2, and that when those gases pass out, that volume shrinks. तर अमोनियम अमालगम मध्ये अमोनियम हा कंपाऊंड पण नाही, अशा स्थितीत काही काळ राहू शकतो. पण अदरवाइज अमोनियम ना स्वतंत्र अस्तित्व नाही आहे. म्हणजे अमोनियम क्लोराईड, आता हे काय सांगतोय, अमोनियम क्लोराईड आहे पण अमोनियम नाही. तसं DVOT/dt आहे पण नुसता DVOT नाही किंवा नुसता 1/dt नाही. इंटिग्रेशन सिम्बॉल dt आहे. ओके. सो we integrate on both sides. So the integration of dVOT/dt dot dt is VOT, and on the other side integration of 1 dt is C, and integration of dVOT/dt कसं येईल? dVOT/dt. How will you proceed further? So whether you solve it by intuition, you solve it by memorizing, you solve it by derivation, somehow accidentally there is unanimity that this is the answer. आणि मग हे आन्सर आता बऱ्याचदा डिफरन्शियल इक्वेशन उत्तर काढता येत नाही, पण उत्तर बरोबर आहे का तुम्ही सांगू शकता. डिफरन्शिएटिंग इज पॉसिबल, दॅट इज व्हेरी इझी. That is a simple, that is a procedural derivation. Whereas its answer is intuitional derivation. म्हणजे कुठलंही इक्वेशन दिलं त्याचं तुम्ही डिफरन्शियल इक्वेशन करू शकता ॲज अ स्टँडर्ड प्रोसिजर. पण डिफरन्शियल इक्वेशन दिल्यानंतर ते कसं सॉल्व्ह करायचं ह्याच्याकरता कशाला काय डोक्यात लागतं, त्याशिवाय ते तसं उत्तर येत नाही. सो dVdt/dt is equal to this is 1 and this is 0, right? Derivative of constant is 0, derivative of t is 1, derivative of vt is dVdt/dt. Is it right? So you solve by intuition. So आता कसं झालं, dVdt/dt equal to 0 लगेच झालं, dVdt/dt equal to 1 लगेच झालं. आता आपण थोडंसं पुढे जाऊया. आता पुढचं येईल, मग त्यात का तुम्ही एक्सपर्ट आहे. dVdt/dt equal to t, dVdt/dt equal to t square plus c. हे आता म्हणजे आता ते विचारायचं काही अर्थ नाही. सो नाऊ वी मूव्ह आहे आणि नवीन टर्म शक्यतो घ्यायच्या नाही आहेत, जास्त टर्म्स काही घ्यायच्या नाही आहेत. तर आपण एकच टर्म घेऊया प्लीज, dVdt/dt. आता अजून पुढचं थोडंसं कॉम्प्रेस करा. म्हणजे उजव्या साईडला t ठेवून t स्क्वेअर 0 1 t हे आता जमलंय आपल्याला, ते नको आहे. आता काय करता येईल, काय घेऊया, एनिबडी एल्स? काय घेता येईल, लॉग एवढं वाय यू आर. आता कसं होतंय, तुम्हाला थोडं माहिती आहे त्यामुळे तुम्ही त्या दिशेने जाता. तसं नको, आपण सोप्या पद्धतीने जाऊया. 1/t नको, नाही 1 कॉन्स्टंट 0 कॉन्स्टंट t सोडून आता काय ते करूया. t नको घ्यायला, टीतलं काही घ्यायला आणि व्हेरिएबल म्हणजे जास्त वाढवायचे नाही आहेत, व्हेरिएबल जास्त वाढवायचे नाहीत आणि टीचा पॉवर आणि कॉन्स्टंट सोडून काहीतरी t स्क्वेअर रूट t ते नको. ई तेवढा कॉम्प्लेक्स आहे ना, ई कोसाइन नको. मायनस का, okay. Now we have come at a very important point. A differential equation, if you are able to solve this, okay. Now the only problem between AI based system and human systems is that you can't be made to unlearn. तेव्हा तुम्हाला 12वीला अत्यंत व्यवस्थित अभ्यास केला असल्यामुळे तुम्हाला ते पटकन उत्तर येणार, ते नको आहे आपल्याला ऍक्च्युली. बट तेव्हा ते सोडून तुम्ही विचार करायचा प्रयत्न करा. सो dVdt/dt is equal to VOT. Now we try to solve it by intuition, not by something which you know. So I write it in the left top corner and use the space for graph. The differential equation permits constants. So let us start from somewhere. What's the starting point? We start from somewhere. Actually, choosing the term of starting itself is a very, means how you start, that makes your journey simple. So let us make it, and it's a natural start, 0, 0. Start from beginning. So let origin, now we means what is the answer? We want an expression for VOT. We want to derive from this, we want to derive some expression for VOT, right? So we start from 0, let us say. Now when you start, And in which quadrant you will go? Naturally first quadrant. So how you go? You means now we don't know the answer. When you don't know the answer, we presume one answer and we verify whether we are on the right track. If not, we correct ourselves. आता कसं जाऊया आपण इथं आहे. इथून साधारणतः एक कशी दिशा असावी? झिरोला आहे. हा आता ते माइंडसेट अवलंबून आहे. म्हणजे आता म्हणजे समजा मी ऑप्टिमिस्टिक आहे म्हणून प्रत्येक गोष्टीत राहायची तसंही नाही. मी निगेटिव्ह घेतो. सो एनिवे सो फर्स्ट क्वार्टरमध्ये पाहिजे कसं आहे म्हणजे इसेन्शियल नाही आहे पण एक साधारणतः म्हणजे ह्युमन बिंग लिव्ज ऑप्टिमिझम. मनुष्य आशेवर जगत असतो चांगलं काहीतरी होईल. त्याचा कोविड आला आता मी राहील का नाही असं. सो ॲज वी लिव्ह इन ऑप्टिमिझम लेट अस से दॅट वी विल गो इन दी राईट फर्स्ट क्वार्टर. मग आता फर्स्ट क्वार्टर तुला काय म्हणायला पाहिजे अगदी जो एक पॅसिव्ह आहे तो काय मिळेल त्या बिझनेस आम्ही असाच जातो आणि एकदम मी जगापेक्षा मोठ्या म्हणा काय म्हणेल एकदम मी असा जातो. पण एक मॉडरेट आहे. मॉडरेट कसं जाईल? सो मॉडरेट विल हॅव ए मॉडरेट पर्सन will assume the function VOT will be going somewhere in this direction and let us be straight unless we are made to bend. So we assume that I proceed in this direction. Now and again we also like symmetry is a part of human psychology. So when we decide to go, we assume that we go in again 45 degrees at the middle of the first quadrant. So if we assume that in the middle of the first quadrant, so what is the answer? VOT is equal to, what is the answer? This straight line is VOT equal to T. This straight line is VOT equal to T. Let us assume this is the solution. Now, remember, we are finding solution. How to find? I am completely jammed. So I presume one answer and verify is it the answer. If yes, it is done. If not, I correct myself. So VOT equal to T. What is the dVOT by dt? 1. dVOT by dt is 1. So this can't be the solution. So dVOT by dt equal to 1 and dVOT by dt equal to VOT. Now this point, so I will map the points appropriately. This is the point we will interesting. Very interesting point. 1 1. And now you tell me dVOT by dt equal to VOT is a differential equation. VOT equal to T is the presumed solution, which is wrong. How it is wrong? In the region before this, in the region after this. This is wrong. This line is wrong. But it is wrong in different contexts. Below 1 and above 1. How it is wrong? If, let us say, if it may be or may not be, if somehow 1 1 is the point on the solution. If 1 1 is the point on the solution and I am moving like this, what is the slope? Slope is 1. What is VOT? 1. I am correct. If I am below, I am here. What is the slope? 1. What is VOT? Less than 1. So what should be the slope? less than. Are you getting me? Means what? So what I understand from this is that slope means this immediately my conclusion should be this can't be a straight line. Why? Because slope is not constant. That's what I got. Slope is not constant. dVot by dt is Vot. Now if I say that I am at 0, 0 and 0, 0 is the point in the solution, what is the slope? 0. So I forget my optimism and I start traveling. Means at 0, 0 what I say, what I get, slope is 0. So how should I travel? I am at 0, 0. I am at t equal to 0, let Vot be 0. At t equal to 0, let Vot be 0. Then what is dVot by dt? Vot, which is 0. So if Vot is 0, what should be my next point? What should, when I move on this side, since slope is 0, I say that my trajectory is horizontal line. So I means I start and at that time I say that my trajectory is straight line. So I just try to put my one step ahead. The moment at which I put my one step ahead on t-axis, I put my one step ahead on t-axis. So the moment at which I come here, so what happens? What happens?
Vot changes, so slope will change, so slope will also change.
Vot
Will change, so slope will also change.
dVot by dt is Vot. So
T is change, so
if this is the, if horizontal line, where the horizontal line satisfies this, Vot equal to 0,
only Vot is constant.
I don't know. Is it right? So dVot by dt equal to Vot. So what we made a mistake, we said that I should be optimistic. I am a pessimistic. Whether Vot equal to 0 is the solution, whether Vot equal to 0 satisfies this, then